So, hello, and welcome everyone back to Bescheuertes Kurzes Bein. My name is Leia, and it is my birthday, and therefore I said, okay, let's do some birthday stuff. And and I said, oh, just a second. Some audio issues here, as is to be expected. It is very, very hot, and that's not the right. This one. So, and I've been a bit under the weather. So, as I said, this is a bit more about just chatting, stuff like that. If anyone is in the chat, I see happy birthday from Brian. Hey, happy birthday, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Sorry, not you. It's not your birthday. It's mine and Sunil Gavaskar's, actually. But I was thinking just a bit of hanging out, Q&A, asking questions, just having a bit of a good time together, and apparently the young kids think that it is very, very cool if you have something to watch while having a chat and talking. And so I bought something on Steam. I bought the latest iteration of Cricket Captain from who's the publisher, who's the developer? Let me have a look. Cricket Captain 2026. It is. I have to look at the store page, I think, to see who developed it. It is developed and published by Childish Things Limited, and it is, well, it's one of those management strategy games. I was thinking about doing something like Ashes Cricket or Don Bradman Cricket or stuff like that, but that is too involved. You have to fiddle around with a controller very, very frequently and quite a lot. And I don't think I will be able to have any conversation with people in the chat if I'm playing that one. So I thought, okay, let's do something like, well, Cricket Captain. It is not an action game. It is really it's a strategy / management game. I have played Cricket Captain before. They are basically just like any other FIFA or something like that game in that. Or any other sports game, really, in that they bring out a new version each and every year, and of course there are improvements to the UI, to the underlying simulation model, stuff like that, and the main draw, obviously, is that the player database is updated. So the ratings for the teams are updated based on the rating, well, developments over the last year since the last game came out. Obviously the new players. You can play quite a lot in these Cricket Captains type games. The last one I played was the 2020 edition. I do own the 2020 edition. And now the 2026 edition promises a vast improvement. You can now actually play, what do they say? Among other features, 14 new domestic teams and 5 20-over teams for Sri Lanka. I'm guessing that includes the Lankan Premier League. There is now full implementation of domestic Afghan cricket. New domestic teams for Bangladesh, new domestic teams for Ireland, new domestic teams for Zimbabwe, new Pakistan domestic teams, domestic system update, all systems updated to latest rules and formats, new match engine, so improvements in across all formats, it says. You can now edit your kit if you want. You can edit your team emblem. So uh, this game is not that old. I think it has been yeah, half a year. Okay, half a year. So I'm pretty certain if I would look at the Steam Workshops page, I would be able to download every IPL team because I don't think that Childish Things has licensed all the IPL teams and stuff like that. So I'm guessing players have modded all the IPL teams, PSL teams, probably Major League Cricket and the Caribbean Premier League and the Blast and stuff like that, and all the kits and stuff like that. They have probably been modded in. So I will. I just bought it today, so we will all have fun together. In between having a bit of a chat, we all will have fun together figuring out Cricket Captain 2026. Because, as I said, the last edition I played was 2020, and I haven't played that in a good 2 or 3 years at least. Let's see how much has changed and how much I can remember of Cricket Captain 2020. So, I will now start the game, and I will take a very, very short break because I will have to rearrange the screen probably, and I will, because I don't know how the full screen and stuff like that works in this game. I have two monitors. I don't know if I can force it on my secondary monitor because I haven't started it yet. I thought it would be a bit funny to get into it blind, and so you can have a bit of a laugh at me trying to figure out Cricket Captain 2026. So, see you in a bit. Okay, figured it out. Took a bit of time because obviously, um, because my big screen beneath my camera is not my primary screen. It defaults in full screen mode. It defaults to my primary screen where I have all the fiddly bits with my broadcasting stuff. So now we are on screen again. So let's see what happens if I now do game capture. I will have to transform fit to screen. I should probably put it below my face cam here. I should probably also make my face cam a bit smaller. Get me up there. I think I'm quite out of the way there. Let's see. Game capture. No, that doesn't work yet. Capture specific window. Capture cricket captain. Okay. That does nothing. Okay, plan B. Let's go to window capture. What can I do there? Properties, capture, window. Capture cricket captain. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay. Okay, why is that not working properly? Capture method, automatic. Okay. Here we go. So now to move that one down below the Elgato as well. Window capture. Move it down there. Move me a bit out of the way there. So, okay. Yeah, and if you have something to drink, now is the time to get it out. I have a bit of bubbly here. Interestingly, alcohol-free bubbly is available these days basically everywhere in Germany. And because it is too hot, I thought, nah, you can't do that. You can't drink in this heat. It will absolutely smash your head in. So I'm going to have a bit of an alcohol-free sparkling wine. Hope you could hear that. I know I don't have the correct glass, so an old promotional Jim Beam glass it will be. So, as we say in Germany, zum Wohl, everyone. To Sunil Gavaskar and me. All right. Let's get into Cricket Captain 2026. Let's first have a look at the options. Those are all just technical options. Okay, I think I'll start with the new game. I'm not going to. Oh no, I'm not going to play a career right now. I'm just looking into getting maybe a game in, getting to familiarize myself with a few of the systems of the gameplay. So let's have a look at the tournament. I think in 2020 that was, oh yeah, we can now play. Oh, that is great. I don't know if that was possible in the old one. As you can see, we can here play an all-time greats series. So if we look at that, oh yeah, England all-time greats. Papua New Guinea all-time great. Uganda all-time greats. Great. Let's go back. And let's do a custom match series. Please select your team. Let's go with India and let's select our opponent. Let's do a border Gavaskar. I think Australia. Let's play one single test match. 5-day, 1-match series. Enter your name. Leah, okay. Skill level normal. Normal isn't hard. Normal is the hardest. Okay, good to know. Let's start. Let's start this way. I haven't played anything in the series in at least 2 or 3 years. So let's start the game. Now we have our squad. And again, remember, if you are listening, please do go ahead and write something in the chat. This is my birthday stream. It's chatting, but so the people have something to look at, except my mug, while watching or while listening. I'm trying to figure out the latest release in the Cricket Captain series, Cricket Captain 2026, and now we are but please feel free to leave a message in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's go through it. Oh, interesting. We have Ishan, Kishan, and Jaiswal. So we don't have Kohli in the squad, I think. What can I add? You are not allowed to select. Okay. So you can't select anyone that actually retired in the border Gavaskar. I would be interested in looking, but that will take a lot of time. I would be interested in finding out if I can recreate basically the India team from, I don't know, 3 years ago, if that is possible, which would be an interesting option that probably should come that should probably be bundled in the game. There are 8,000 players, so you can why not have a select year if you are playing a one match series? Why not? I think that would be great because obviously Virat Kohli is in the match as is in the game as is Rohit Sharma. You have their stats there, and those are their test stats. So let's look through our options here. I think, yeah, Ishan Kishan is a good option. Jaiswal is a good option. Gill is a good option. Do we actually take punt? Do we actually take punt in this? He is not in good form. He is fit, relatively fit, but Jaiswal isn't that fit either. Go ahead. Take punt. We don't take Shaw. Let's take Washington Sundar. Let's not take Karun Nair. Let's not take Mayank Agarwal. Let's not take Rahane. Let's add Jadeja. Yeah, KL Rahul is okay. We do need. We have two all-rounders. We need, and both of those all-rounders are spinners. So, what? Hardik Pandya? Hardik Pandya has retired from test matches. The more you know. We take Mohammad Shami. Ishan Sharma has not. That's wild. I can take Ishan Sharma in this because he has never formally retired from test matches. Okay. That's hard to see. Okay. So I deselected. So I have Ishan Kishan, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Washington Sundar. That's a very, very, in these light conditions, it's a very, very close match. I have 12. Yeah, I don't take Khan in that case. I don't take Jarrell in that. I take Jarrell. And I deselect Ishan Kishan. I'm looking at form a bit. I also do have Aksha Patel. I have Mohammad Shami. I have Kedar Yeah, I'm not taking Kedar Jadhav. I have Akash Deep. He is in okay form. I don't have Umesh Yadav. I have Jasprit Bumrah. I have Mohammad Siraj. I have Prasidh Krishna. Who else can we... Let's go for... I would say we go for Saini. Another right fast. Okay. I was looking at... I have Mohammad Shami. Nitish Kumar Reddy. Did I deselect? I deselected Jadeja. I'm absolutely taking Jadeja. We have Dhruv Jurel as our keeper. So yeah, come on, let's do Ishan Kishan just for kicks. And also let's also take Shubman Gill. Because this is just for shots and goggles. Okay, latest scores or messages. Okay, we are not the favorites in this match. Let's see teams. Okay, seven betting options and quite a few bowling options. Okay, the other stuff is not really interesting. Random pitch is okay. I think fixtures is India versus Australia. Yeah, okay, but where are we playing? Anyway, go play match. Who do we leave out? I don't think we take Prasidh Krishna in place of Mohammad Shami. Swap with Prasidh Krishna. Mohammad Siraj is not as fit as... He is not as fit as Saini. It's okay. It's just for laughs. Play the match. Oh.
Out in the sky. Well, I have to say, this looks like a beautiful batting strip to me.
Okay, so I guess I will keep it on mute for the rest of the stream. But anyone who knows a bit about guerrilla cricket or English cricket commentary in general, or who has been watching the Final Word lately, should know who that was. Yes, indeed. The new commentator for international for cricket captain is indeed Dan Norcross. I think in the 2020 edition it was Aggers in the 2020 edition. So good on them that they got Norcross. So let's the call. I think weather is good. Bounce is good. Seam is good. Yeah, let's call tails and let's bat. India have lost the toss and will bowl first. Obviously. Okay. Let's have a... So, okay, here we are in the... that is actually the main view for the match. But I will just take a very, very short break because I have to look something up. I did not know that Hardik Pandya is not playing test matches anymore. So I will look that up and I will get some more of that alcohol-free bubbly. Huh. Wikipedia does not know that Hardik Pandya has retired yet. So let's go with Jasprit Bumrah. He will open the bowling for us. We set that up in the team selection screen. I remember that much. Let's go to the left-handed batsman. Jasprit Bumrah should go to both left-handed batsmen around the wicket. Let's see the field setting. I think we have a square leg. We have silly point. We have deep backward point. No. Oh, it depends on the. Yeah, that looks better. More slips. Okay, I think if I up the aggression, do I get? No. I don't get any other. I don't get other fielding presets. Okay, but let's go with that. Let's see what Bumrah can do. We play the over. And Australia move on to 2 from 1 over. And down here, we can see what Bumrah bowled. He would have hit the stumps, and that I think is the no run. That is the no stroke. That one is Jake Weatherall, no run, no run, no stroke played. There is the quick run. Then Matt Renshaw got 1 run here, and the bouncer is no stroke, I think. Let's have a look at highlights. High runs, wicket, and chances. Let's do that just to see what it looks like. We now have another bowler. We have Mohammad Siraj, and I think he should also play rather aggressively. A lot of slips in. Let's play the over. There is a highlight. And there are runs. Okay. So, just the 1 run from the second over. And I think we continue with Bumrah. Yeah, let's continue with some aggression to Weatherall, and let's target the corridor of uncertainty just outside of stump. On a length, I can adjust. I can bowl. What? Yeah, that's more like it. I can bowl full. I can bowl on a length, and I can prefer short. And I think, let's go with some. Let's try to bowl some Yorkers to Jake Weatherall. Yorkers on off stump. Okay, and that is a maiden, as we can see here. And you see the deliveries have been much more, are grouped much tighter now that I have selected Bumrah to bowl Yorkers. Let's see what we can do with Mohamed Siraj. Let's keep Mohamed Siraj on a length on an off stump line. He's not as good with Yorkers as Bumrah, I feel, but let's play an over. And yeah, he's spraying it quite a lot. Bumrah, I think, is okay. So let's just play the over. And again, much tighter. The groupage. What did Shane Warne call it? We've shown you his groupage, which Alex Bowden and Dan Liebke in the Ridiculous Ashes podcast found very, very amusing. So we are keeping the Australians quiet for now. Mohamed Siraj is bowling now. Let's see what happens when I tell Mohamed Siraj to bowl fuller and target middle and off for Renshaw. I can actually play ball by ball here, which takes, as I remember, quite some time to get through a test match here. But preferences: aggression, pace bowling, front foot, and offside. Okay, but we should probably open the bowling in the innings with some pace, if only to get the ball a bit softer, to give Jadeja and Washington Sundar a bit of a chance here. Let's play the over. Oh, there is a chance. Maybe. No, there's just runs. So they have taken a single, 1 run. So Mohamed Siraj concedes another single. Australia are 4 without loss after 6 overs. I don't know why the ball tracker is glitching out here down there, but apparently it is glitching out a bit. Don't know why. So, let me have a look. I'm looking something up here. All right. Yeah. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, let's continue. Let's give Bumrah a bit of a he has bowled 3 overs on the trot. This is the stamina. Maybe let's get the aggression down a bit. Let's keep him outside the off stump. Let's bowl Yorkers here, and also try to target Renshaw with Yorkers. The more aggressive you bowl your bowlers, the more stamina they lose. They will recover stamina if you take them off, and everyone will recover stamina during the lunch and tea breaks. The lunch break obviously recovers a lot more stamina than the tea break, but you have to manage that. You should probably not bowl your opening bowlers too much into the ground, because you will probably want to give them a second spell during the first session. I would guess we are only 6 overs into the first session, and our bowling options are where can I see my bowling options? Ah, yes. If I can, I put I can click on change. So all our spin options are nominally all rounders. We have Jadeja, Sundar, and Patel. We have two slow left armors, which is quite good if we can remove one of the left-handers here. I think it is worth thinking about getting one of the slow left armors on when we have a right-handed batsman out in the middle. But for now, I think I can give Bumrah one more, especially since he should lose less stamina now that I have cranked down the aggression a bit. Let's bowl an over. Oh, do we have a chance? So that is the first boundary for Australia in the innings. Great shot, 4 runs. Mohammad Siraj is also showing he's at almost half stamina. So he has bowled 3 overs. I want to give him a spell of around, I don't know, 5 overs maybe. And if I want to do that and keep some stamina in reserve so that I can put him on if I can see an opening, I should probably give him 2 more and then give him a bit of a break. So let's play the over. Oh, there is another run for Renshaw this time. Oh, did I not switch? I think I did not switch Mohammad Siraj over to around the wicket for the left-handers. No, I did. Didn't I? Maybe not. One more over for Bumrah, I think. Oh, for leg buys was the last over. But looking at it, there is only one. There is only the first delivery is the only one that I can see here. So yeah, there is some glitching going on, and I know that the Steam page for the game also said that I think maybe 2 weeks ago there had been some hot fixes released. So maybe I should give them some feedback on that front as well. So Bumrah, his 5th over, and I think after that I will take him off. Let's see who he will play instead of Bumrah. Good. Play the over. Another chance, maybe? No. Oh, no. A no ball from Bumrah. What? What is Bumrah doing? And there are runs in the offside to Renshaw. Okay. Let me just go into the options real quick. And I will just... Yeah, show wagon wheel. Okay. So, after 9 overs, Australia 16 for no loss. Mohammad Siraj. Yeah, I didn't change Siraj over to around the wicket to the left-handers here. Yeah, that's my bad. Let's give Mohammad Siraj his final over of his first spell. Then we will see who else we can turn to. Can he get us the breakthrough here? Probably not. Oh, there's a wicket. Catch taken at short leg. Excellent. We have the breakthrough. Jadeja. Jake Weatherald has to go. Caught Jadeja, bowled Siraj. Okay, for 6. So we have the breakthrough. And look, now the ball by ball, or the ball tracker isn't glitching anymore. Excellent. Mohammad Siraj makes the breakthrough. And that, as I said, gives us the chance to maybe get one of. We are in Delhi. We have 1 hour and 20 minutes, and nominally around 20 overs left in the first session. So, Lindfield. I have not seen Lindfield. Atkins, Allen, Webster, Wardron, Agar. What 5-day Australia team is this? I didn't really look at it. Where is Loose Bus Change, or where is Cummins? I think I will have to look into. The teams here. But this is not necessarily about. About what teams are what. This is more about getting the systems correct, or getting a feel for how the match engine has changed. So the simulation model has changed. I'm really into very, very complex simulation games, but mostly I play them as board games. So where you have. And this is no joke, rule books that are this thick, that come in American 3-ring binders. They are loose leaf collections, and they come in 3-ring binders. And whenever there are errata or stuff like that, you get new pages, and the new module comes with instructions: take out these pages, put in these pages, blah 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 blah. There are replacement pages in the expansion modules that then also introduce stuff like new nationalities. In World War II games, for example, you had to buy in Advanced Squad Leader, for example, you had to buy the rule book. You couldn't play the game without the rule book. You also had to buy the first module that was Beyond Valor, that gave you German counters and Soviet counters, so you could play Eastern Front stuff. And there were also some Finns in there, so you could play Eastern Front stuff. If you wanted to play Western Front after D-Day, you needed Yanks. That was the third module that introduced just the American counters and material and stuff like that, and only for the European Theater of Operations, the ETO. If you wanted to play Pacific, you needed first the module that introduced the Japanese and the Chinese, and then if you wanted to do the Marine Corps, you also needed Gung Ho. The first one was Code of Bushido, and that contained Japanese and Chinese counters. With the old army counters, you could then do some Philippine stuff. But if you wanted to do the island hopping campaign of the Marine Corps, you also needed the following module that was Gung Ho. I think today that has been collated into one module that is called the Rising Sun, which is but that's the kind of stuff I grew up on, those kinds of games. And this is basically that, but the problem is I don't have the rule book, so I don't see how the simulation works. So I'm I need to get a feel for it. So, okay, we have a new batsman. Mohammad Siraj is still... He is in his 5th over. That's a thing I have with the UI. I think it should say 4.3 overs here in the UI, but that's a relatively minor gripe. But I would really like it. So let's see. Renshaw. We go around the wicket to Renshaw. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's play out the over. Oh, is there a chance? No, there are runs. So Linfield is off the mark. Okay. Oh, and that's another boundary, this time for Renshaw. Okay. So Bumrah has now bowled 5 overs. We change Bumrah now. Do we get Akash Deep in? I think we get Akash Deep. Give him an over. We can crank up the aggression a bit, I think, for Akash Deep. Yeah, okay, target basically the top off here for him. Right fast medium goes over the wicket to Linfield and around the wicket to Renshaw. I think that's okay. Let's see what he does in his first over. Well, that's a bit of a spray, but at least it is. A maiden. So now Mohammad Siraj. Yeah, okay, that was the wrong button. Back. We want to change Mohammad Siraj. Do we go for a few overs of slow left arm Jadeja? I think we can. What do we do for the right-hander Linfield? Yes, we go on a length. You don't have to bowl too aggressively, I think. There are close in fielders. Let's see. We have the keeper is up. There is one slip. We have short leg. We have, well, silly point. We have silly cover, basically. We have backward point, third man. Yeah, okay. Do we get away with a slow left arm spinner? Do we get away without mid wicket? The bear we will incur the wrath of the bear because I'm saying, yes, if he wants to play against the spin, let him do it. Okay, so bowl it on a length to give Jadeja the chance to grip the odd one. He doesn't really spin it normally. Yeah, and for Renshaw, we continue. I think for Renshaw, who can we get? I think we get a mid wicket in. Okay. That's interesting. That is also much more comfortable in this iteration of the game, I think. Just changing changing individual field positions on the fly. I don't think that was possible in with this ease in the 2020 edition of the game. Don't think so. Yeah, I think we'll give this setup with Jadeja a go. Let's see. Maybe it'll work out. Oh, I think I thought I clicked. Ah, no, it runs. Okay. But only a single. Okay, give and keep up the pressure from the other side with right fast medium from Akashdeep, I think. Let's see. That's unfortunate. Is there an appeal or and through the slip cordon? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's not really the best graphics, but it is really hot, and my computer is struggling a bit. It is. I only have. Oh, yeah. The CPU is running at around 20%. 20% at the moment. Let me have a look if there is something. Did some of the settings revert again? I will have to look into the rendering for that one. Give me just a second. I had that problem a while back. Yeah, and it looks a lot like that is the problem because CPU usage of around 30%, that is not normal. Maybe the software rendering has been, the hardware rendering has been disabled again. Let's have a look. No, it actually looks like maybe it's having the streaming software and the game run on the same machine is not optimal. But I have no other choice at the moment, so let's continue. So back to Jadeja. Let's play the over. Oh, and 2 dot balls, and now there is either runs or a chance, and I think it's a run. Yes. So, well, but hopefully Jadeja is creating chances. No, it's just runs. Is there... no, not a run out. Okay. And again, the ball tracking is glitching out. I think I continue with Deep for a bit longer with high aggression. He seems to be... he seems to have quite some stamina. I have bowled him for 2 overs now. And... yeah, I think there are 5. I can bowl him for 5 overs as well. And then I think Jadeja loses stamina at a much slower rate, and there is a shout for caught behind, and it is not out, I think. And through the cordon, but okay. Final delivery, and that is runs. But it's at least not a boundary for Renshaw. How many did it take? A single. Okay. So look, Jadeja is losing stamina much slower than all the spinners are losing the stamina much slower than the paceman. So yeah. I can keep him on a bit longer, and then I think I will rotate Mohammad Shami in after that. For Akashdeep when I've given him a few overs. And there's the boundary. Okay. Suboptimal. More runs to the Aussies. Yeah, but what I really don't get is what's that Aussie team? Give him a 4th over. And that is a boundary. Good straight drive from Renshaw. Come on, hopefully it's a chance. No, it's not. It's another run. At least it's just a single. Do I change something with Jadeja? Let's have a look at the bowling card. Jadeja. He's been relatively expensive. Yeah, let's stay with it for now. Play the over. Come on. And that is a reverse sweep from Renshaw. But only a single. I think I give Akashdeep another over. And remember, he is now basically where Bumrah and Siraj were after 4 overs, and I will give him another over, and then he will be where Bumrah and Siraj were at the end of their spells. But remember that I reduced the aggression for Bumrah and Siraj after about 3 overs, I think. And if you at least in at least it was in Cricket Captain 2020. It was this way, and I think it is this way in this iteration of the game as well. If you drop the aggression, they lose a lot less stamina. So go for it. Come on. A chance. No, it runs. Maybe I should. No. Oh, it's just 4. So Jadeja, let's have a look. Let's have a look at there is the wagon wheel. Linfield has only played Jadeja into the offside, and there is one behind. There is one behind square in the offside. Do I really need third man, or do I put Sundar? Maybe at Gully here. Maybe get Bumrah. No, that opens too big of a gap. But I think I can take cover in a bit closer. Okay. Just in case, I will keep mid on and mid off. But Renshaw is a bit of a different proposition. Let's have a look at him. Backward point, third man. Let's get Sundar at third man. Let's get him a bit finer. Yeah, I think that's okay. And maybe get mid off in a bit closer. Play the over. And it's a maiden. Okay, Akashdeep has bowled 5 overs, and we will change him. We will bring in Mohammad Shami in his stead, or do we actually go with a bit of spin for a bit from both ends? We will give Washington Sundar some overs. We will keep Sundar. We get on Sundar, and we keep on Jadeja at the other end. Off spin and left arm spin for maybe a period of 2 overs for each bowler, so 4 overs in total. And then we rotate out Jadeja and bring in Mohammad Shami in his place. Let's see if we can tie down Matt Renshaw, who Renshaw is the one who was scoring against Jadeja a bit. I mean, his strike rate is nothing to worry about yet, but bringing in an orthodox finger spinner might do the trick against the left-hander. Yeah, I think I'll risk it. Yeah, that's how that normally goes, isn't it? Come on, not another boundary. It's just runs. Okay. How do I create some chances here? Let's have a look. I mean, Jadeja is keeping the scoring. Oh, and he got him. And we got Renshaw, and caught Jaiswal ball Jadeja for 42. That's another breakthrough, and that is exactly what I wanted. A good catch from Jaiswal apparently, and now we have Atkins. So let's crank up the aggression against Atkins. We now have two right-handers. We get Jadeja back to around the wicket for Atkins. Maybe crank up the aggression against Atkins. And after the next Washington Sundar over, we change Jadeja for Mohammad Shami and pepper them a bit. Let's go. Nothing happened. Good. Wicket maiden for Jadeja. Sundar should probably... Yeah, maybe target the stumps a bit more. Maybe go for an LBW or a pop-up, a bad pad, something like that. Let's go. The batsmen are new in the middle. That's not good. Because there is in this game there is also one of the systems is batsmen have to get their eye in. The longer they stay out in the middle, the easier it is for them to score. The easier it gets for them to score. So, okay, Jadeja. He has bowled 6 overs. We will now change Jadeja and bring Mohammad Shami in his stead. We crank up Mohammad Shami's aggression. And yeah, I think that looks good for both of them. Okay, Linfield gets a single here, I think. And that is all she wrote. So, I did it again. I missed that. I should have changed. Oh no, it's Sundar. Do we? No, we get Sundar over the wicket to both of them. So, catchers around the bat. And I mean, I think I can live with a few singles. And now we get Mohammad Shami to give it some Humpty. Interestingly enough, that is a bit unrealistic, I think. Or maybe it's because we bowled quite a few overs of spin, but there is a good chance we get our over rate in. We have about 20 minutes left, and we need 5 more overs in the session to not fall behind the over rate. We have now bowled, I think after this one we have bowled 26 overs. Yes, we have 71 runs for 2. So damn, it's Australia's session. If we can't make another breakthrough, it is Sundar. Atkins has only scored in the offside, but I really don't want to leave the onside totally naked. I want those mid wickets there, or silly mid on or something like that. It's mid wicket. No, I want that protection in the onside there for Sundar. In he comes. Oh, straight to the fielder. And I think they took a single there. Yes, they did. What are you doing? You are just there to catch cricket balls. Yeah, what do you think in the chat? If you are listening again, please do go ahead and let me know. I mean, it's a bit like on Guerrilla Cricket. If you are watching, please do go ahead and write your messages in the chat. You know, I mean, this is just a hangout stream. If you have any questions, stuff like that, go ahead and ask them. This is just a hangout stream for my birthday. This is and I thought maybe you people, maybe the listeners would like some visual stimulation as well, in addition to just chatting. So I thought, okay, let's try out this new edition of Cricket Captain. 11 minutes left. We need 3 more overs. I think we can get that if we. I mean, 28. If we roll one more of Shami and then the other one is Washington Sundar, I think we should get to 29 in the session, if not 30, which is fine by me. Let's play this over. Come on, Shami. And that is an appeal, and it's missing. Is it? Yeah. Okay, but maybe a bit of a shock to the system for the batsman. That is... Oh! I don't even know if there is DRS in the game. And if there is DRS, I don't think there is DRS in the game. How would you do that? You would need a lot better graphical fidelity, I would think, for that one. Because it's basically you need to have the physics that has to be, or they have to be really, really good. And this game is definitely not a game where the physics in the animation are the priority. So it's not Bradman cricket or Ashes cricket or stuff like that. Because in Ashes cricket, I know that there is DRS implemented. I don't think it is here. Anyway, 7 minutes left. So if we can get through a quick Washington Sundar over, we can then start the final over of the session with Mohammad Shami. Yeah, let's just get through another Washington Sundar over. I think the Australians... No, I think we win the session as Atkins falls, and it's Kishan who catches him. So, okay. Funnily enough, we don't take an early lunch. So, okay. Oh, I forgot to change. I forgot to change him around the wicket. Or would you put a... Yeah, probably. I would probably bowl off spinners around the wicket to left-handed batsmen. Okay, and we can actually get a fourth Mohammad Shami over in in the session, and yeah, let's keep him cranked up to maximum aggression because the good thing is that he will regenerate quite some stamina over the lunch break. That's the longer break, and he will definitely he will regenerate a lot of stamina. And I think Bumrah, Siraj, and Akashdeep should be up to full stamina again after the break, and then we can actually we can keep Mohammad Shami out in the field for a bit, and then he will back to full stamina as well. So let's play the probably final over of the session. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's not even a boundary, so that's good for us. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not not the best final over of a session or last over of a session, and there's another boundary in that. Okay, a boundary to the end the session. Yeah, so 89 for 3. That I think is our session, and from what I can see from here, and what I can remember from Cricket Captain 2020, if you are into that sort of thing, this is definitely an upgrade that you would like to. I can't say if it is an upgrade that you need if you played the last edition, the 2025 one. But the 6 years since the 2020 edition, okay, the graphics have not really changed that much. It's not suddenly looking great, but I think the graphics are looking quite nice. I mean, the problem is this. Obviously, this stadium we are playing in does not look like it is Delhi. And look at that pavilion in the background. You know what pavilion that is, and that is not in Delhi. And those stands, they don't look like the car park that is in the process of folding in on itself. So yeah, this is Lords in the background. It's not the Feroz Shah Kotla. Let's not beat around the bush here. I will take a very short break because I need to go to the bathroom. But I will be back with you in just a few minutes. Give me just a minute. I mean, I've been on for 1.5 hours now. So yeah. And again, if you are listening, please do say hello in the chat. That's why I'm doing this here, actually. So yeah, it's my birthday. So if you have any questions or stuff like that, do go ahead, write them in the chat. I will read them out. I just bought for my birthday. I bought the latest Cricket Captain edition. So we would have something to do if no one is coming into the chat, and also so everyone has something to look at while chatting. So yeah, see you in a bit. Yeah, and I'm back, and I'm just looking up. And indeed, Hardik Pandya has only played 11 test matches, and I'm pretty certain I watched all of them. All of them were in 2017 or 2018. He made his debut versus Sri Lanka at Gaul in 2017, and he last played Test cricket for India on the doomed 2018 tour, the last farewell of Sir Alistair Cook, and yeah, interesting. And I also looked up Ishan Sharma. So I mean, first of all, Hardik Pandya played Test cricket for India 8 years ago, around 8 years ago. He's not officially retired, mind you, but constant back injuries keep him out of the red ball side, I guess. And Ishan Sharma has last played for India in 2021 in Test cricket against New Zealand at Kanpur in November 2021. He is also not officially retired, and I mean, Ishan Sharma has played 105 tests as opposed to 11, so almost 10 times as many tests as Hardik Pandya. But in contrast to Hardik Pandya, Ishan Sharma is almost 38, and Hardik Pandya is almost 33. And I can use Ishan Sharma here in this game in an Indian test side. If you are wondering, we are playing against Australia, and there is no Smith, no Labuschagne, nothing, no one to be seen here. I'm just doing this to test out the new edition of Cricket Captain. I last played it a few years ago, and I only owned. I didn't keep up with the series year by year, because this is a sports game. Obviously, there is a reiterative publishing schedule, if you will. Every year there is a new version of the game coming out, and of course there are always incremental updates. The graphics get better, the simulation engine gets better, but probably for most people the reason to buy a new version of Cricket Captain is the new players, the updated teams, the ratings, stuff like that. I never did that, but I have to admit, the 6 years since I last visited the series, 3 years ago, which may sound a bit stupid, but I haven't played the other game in the series I own. I haven't played it for years, and that's the 2020 edition. So it was 3 years old when I last played it. So and this new edition here is the current one, and it is, there is 6 years of development in between them. So so we are playing the Border Gavaskar Trophy. I will investigate where to find Smith, and I don't know if this is just a very, very weird selection by the computer. I mean, shall we? We have now seen a bit of how the simulation of how the gameplay works, and I think if you are if I had to give my relatively uneducated or my relatively uneducated first impressions of the game, I would say, yeah, the 2020 edition on Steam is much cheaper. I think it is. Let me have a look actually, because I can look that up. Let's go to Cricket Captain 2020. Oh no, I last played it last year. I was lying. But let's go to the store page for that one. How much is that? Because I already own it, it doesn't even say. Okay, let's have a look at Steam Powered. It doesn't even tell you what the current price is. Yeah, it costs about $10. It's around $10. And oh no, 8.19. So this is in euros. 8.19, €8.19 for the 2020 edition, and I think the 2026 edition is €20 more expensive. But I would say the €20 more. Yeah, that's you should probably pay that. But I mean, all the interfaces, they are fundamentally unchanged. So the way your bowlers, you set your bowlers. I haven't seen the batting yet, so what to do. I'm not going to play out this whole first innings, but I think the bowling interface at least is better than the 2020 edition, because the field setting is much more intuitive. You can just drag and pull your fielders in the diagram and reset the field that way. That is much easier than it was in 2020, I think. So that's a plus. It's mostly quality of life improvements, and I think the simulation engine that runs beneath the hood or under the hood, that seems to have gotten a bit better as well, because in the 2020 edition, I think there were some instances, or I think the scoring rate was really a bit too high, even in test matches for that one. This looks a lot more like a test match. Maidens were really hard to bowl in the 2020 edition, if I remember correctly. So yeah, but I will take a brief break, not in the stream but in the match. I will let me see, where can I save this. I will save this and exit, because I will have a look at the squads. I'm doing a custom match series. I'm taking Australia this time, and let's play against India. It's just about team selection. because uh, there was Matt Renshaw was in the was basically the only known name, or the only name. Let's have a look. There is Hanscomb, Renshaw, Patterson, David Warner retired. Yeah, okay. Cartwright, Sharkey, Bancroft, Cameron Bancroft, Hanrahan, Albright, Enriques, Weatherald, Agard Doggett, Moore, Rollins, Sam Constas, Peter Siddle. Okay. McSweeney, Bird, Denver, Odell, Dowland, Burton, Sullivan, Anthony, Madison, Richardson, Kuhneman, Connaught. What? What is this? Why can't I select Steve Smith? Where is Pat Cummins? I think I will have to investigate. Oh no, current year. What? Last year. No, I'm not going first class. I'm going test match. And last year +1. So it's Australia. It's not Australia A or something like that. I could select Sam Constas. Who are these people? Versus England. What? Search name. Steve Smith. What? This is so weird. No, I don't want to save this. Delete that. Yes. Cancel. Help. Okay. Yeah, this is really really weird. Why is Steve? Why is Pat Cummins not in Cricket Captain 2026? That I'd really really like to know. Um, let's have a look. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Let's have a look at tournament. Do a custom match series. Um, let's do New Zealand. Let's play against England. Do a one match series. Okay, yeah, again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, doesn't really matter because I'm just looking. What? Who are these people? Um, where the fuck? Oh, the rapist is here. That's good to know. Um, where is Tom Latham? Will O'Rourke is here. Okay. Where is Tom Latham? Um, I mean, even if he is grayed out because he retired from Test cricket famously, um, where is Kane Williamson in this list? This is really really weird, and I don't know what's going on. But I'm pretty sure it is mostly me. But what I'm going to do, and because I think, again, if you are listening, please go ahead and say hi in the live chat. No, because I'm going to start another. I'm going to start another match, and I will try to get into another match until I bet first. So we have seen the how the bowling works, and now just to and I will investigate what is going on with the weird teams. But I will mute myself and just for a second take off my cam, and I will also in the short break I will put on some lights here in front of me because it's getting dark here now, even though the sun is shining through the windows over there. But I will try to get into a game, and I will bat first, so we can have a look at the batting side of things. Okay, so bear with me just a bit, and I will. Once I get into a game where I bat first, I will come back and we can have a look at the batting mechanics. So, just a second. Oh look, just the second. Oh no, that's not game capture. Just the second try. There we go. We are New Zealand. We have won the toss, and we are going, regardless of conditions, we are going to bat. Just to have a bit of a look at the mechanics of batting in this or batting in this match. To quote Michael Vaughan, batting. Yeah. Okay. I thought I clicked. Initializing the match. Oh. Okay. I'm hopefully back, and I'm sorry for the maybe lower video quality, but that it seems to be the same thing as with Gorilla Cricket. The temperatures are just so high, and without AC, apparently my computer is approaching its limits. So yeah, so you can link the aggression. You can keep the strike, so which is very, very, very interesting. If you have a recognized batsman batting with the tail, he will try to keep the strike. And I'm sorry. I apologize for maybe the lower quality and the interruption with disconnection problems and stuff like that. Anyway, having a look at my phone, it looks relatively good, to be honest. So I tweaked some settings, and there are no dropped frames basically up until now, and I have a relatively good upload. So yeah, you can link the aggression. Let's have a look at F1. Please view your web browser. Match progress, batting, settle, tightness, keep strike, blah 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 blah. Lock batsman. Okay. You can. It's interesting because if you have a look at that, those are all tooltips. Because look at this. Please view your web browser, blah, 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 settled, keep strike, okay. And this is lock aggression. That doesn't look, that's a different symbol, that's a different icon. I know that old icon, and that locks your aggression, and it means that your batsman approaches both bowlers with the same aggression. You can actually unlock that, and so you can adjust your aggression against the different bowlers. You can set your aggression against the different bowlers individually. So you can target. You can block one bowler out, and you can try to milk the other one from the other end. For the time being, we are going very, very cautiously, very, very conservatively, and you will see the more balls the opening batsmen face, they will settle. And the more settled they are, the more I will up the aggression. I will not up it to full, which is basically telling them to go at a strike rate of over 200. Not in a test match, not as the openers. But let's see what happens. Let's play the over. Oh. Yeah. That was not what I was expecting. With a relatively low aggression, I have to admit. But apparently, that's good. Look. And he starts to get settled. Now Mongia, no, Winters stays on strike. This one's a maiden. Let's play the next over. He settles in a bit more. Another over. Oh. Here we go. That was, no, it's a single. Now they're getting settled. I don't think it is yet time to up the aggression. So play the over. That's another quick single. So yeah, the betting part of it is relatively. You don't have too many screws you can twist and turn. As a captain in cricket, you can say, okay, go hard or bat sensibly, and this is basically what this is doing. You can adjust for the different bowlers, and you have the option to let your last recognized batsman, basically, you have the option to let them know that they should try to retain the strike, which will in turn then do what you would expect. Don't run singles during the over, look for boundaries, and then rotate strike on the final delivery or the penultimate delivery of an over. So let's up the strike rate of Winters, play over, okay. And the more I up the aggression, first of all, I think they get settled faster once they have some of the settled bar filled, and then you up the aggression. I think they get settled in faster. And let's have a look what happens if I say no. So let's see. Oh, Josh Tongue, I know that one. So we are relatively aggressive against Josh Tongue now. Let's hope we don't get out against Josh Tongue. And I think we did. Fuck. Okay. Let's play the end of the over. Okay, play over. Yeah, that's not going as well. So, okay. Oh no, he got out. Okay. Let's play really, really defensive here. And let's have a look if we can get them in. Oh, because it's a new bowler. They default back to, I think, two boxes on the aggression level. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. Is that another 4? Okay, they are settling. Because I didn't link the aggression. They are going to block everything against Naylor. So let's see how that goes. Oh, that's guided down to deep third man. So interesting. And against Duval, they are trying to target him. But because we have 2 new batsmen, let's get them settled in a bit first. And I mean, even if you crank the aggression down to the minimum, you still expect 1.7 runs per over, something like that. Appeal, and that is out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I didn't really do that correctly. I think I shouldn't have unlinked the aggression, and I should have had them very, very defensive at the start. That's my bad, but yeah. So, but functionally, that's not really different from the older editions of this game. And I mean, yeah, it is basically to be expected because the batting tactics are what I would have really liked. If you could, can you? No, you can't. If you can designate maybe sectors of the field that they should target. That would be really interesting. Think of maybe Sachin Tendulkar, who had the feeling that he was out on the drive, and so for a whole match, I think, he decided to put the drive away. He loved to play the drive, but he had the feeling that he got out to the drive too many times or too much, and so he just packed the drive away. And I think that would be really interesting. That would be something I would have really liked, which is something like back in Cricket Captain. In International Cricket 2010 on the Xbox 360, where you could you had to select if you want to play a front foot, back foot, shot, or if you wanted to advance down the wicket. Then you could with the left analog stick, you could then target a part of the field. And depending on what part of the field you targeted, and your timing on the button press, because it was a really classical sports game where there were meters running up and down on the scale, and you had to press the correct button when the meter ran through the green part of the scale and stuff like that. And depending on where you were aiming, that determined where mishits went. So that would have been I think that would have been an interesting addition if you could, maybe for the batsman, if you could say, okay, target this part of the field specifically, or avoid certain parts of the field. Something like that. You can specifically target one part of the field, and you can or you can specifically avoid a certain type of shot. Something like that. Maybe that would have made it a bit more interesting to play while betting. But yeah, I'm not I'm not disappointed in it so far. All the improvements make sense. It's all quality of life improvements, and it is real quality of life improvements. And I don't think you had the retain strike option in the 2020 edition. I'm not sure though. I will have to look that up. But yeah, I mean, this has been 2.5 hours with technical difficulties, I will admit. But yeah, thank you for watching this, or watching the real life, the video on demand later. So this has been this has been my birthday, and apparently the temperature is getting to the computer, just like Gorilla Cricket. So yeah, thank you everyone for liking, for watching. Please consider leaving a like below the stream. Have a look around on my channel. There's a lot of English language content. There is a very, very, very convenient playlist called English language content. Have a look at that. Don't be afraid to click on the Nasser Hussein video, even though the thumbnail is obviously clickbait. This is not. I don't want Nasser to die. This is a case of D Bart D from The Simpsons, because it's not Die Nas, it's Die Nas. And if you want to know what that means, you will have to watch that video. And yeah, thank you very much. I will now shut down the stream and enjoy the rest of my birthday. And thank you everyone for wishing me a happy birthday. Brian in Brisbane, thank you very, very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you don't want to miss anything here on this channel. Let me know if you would like some more Cricket Captain 2026 content. I will try to make that a thing. So thank you everyone, and bye bye.